old friends, my new friends. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today we are going to be playing with the new palette by Dose of Colors. It's the Smoky Soiree. I swear that I had both of them, but I cannot find the green one. Found it. Okay. So this is what the other one looks like, which is called Cutting Edge. It's a khaki green palette. This is also, to me, not one I could use on my own, but I like this a lot more for day than I do this one. Oh my gosh, if I can pick it up. This is more night, evening. This is more something I can make workable during the day. I'm not really liking this brush, maybe for smudging. This is tiny though. I mean, let me show you a regular smudge brush. This is a regular smudge brush, and this is even a little one. And then here's the little baby cousin. More of a regular smudge brush, and the little tiny little neighbor. Okay, and then I don't know what they want you to do with this. This is so small. Like, I think that they do this maybe for people that don't have a lot of brushes, but even to the person that doesn't have a lot of brushes, I think you could do better by going and getting some e.l.f. ones than the ones that come in these kind of palettes. Like even, I think the only palettes I've ever seen that come with good, like brushes that you might be able to get away with using is Urban Decay. And I guess I swear, why do I have to be right by the freaking bathroom? And I guess the ones that come in Anastasia Beverly Hills aren't as, they're not as bad as this. Like, what is this? It's like a free gift with purchase kind of a item, which it's like whatever. Okay, I really wasn't wanting to do a green. I wish they would have come up with a neutral one. I mean, yes, this is neutral, but maybe just something lighter. These are so dark. Like, they're just very fall. I wonder if this is their fall launch. I don't know. I do like Dose of Colors, don't get me wrong. I probably sound like I don't. I do. I think that they have some really pretty eyeshadows. I'm not a huge fan of their foundation, but I like their concealer. I don't know why the palette, there's so many differences in the way that they're formulated from the like Friendcation palette, Desi and Katie collab compared to what they regularly put out. I don't get it because they are different. But I do like this. They're very pigmented. They're very pretty. Okay. I didn't swatch these shimmers. Let's see what these look like. Ooh. Those are pretty. Very, very pretty. Very fall. If I was going to pick something for fall, it would definitely be this. Okay, now I'm going to take the brush out because I'm sick of holding it into place so it doesn't fall on the floor. I'm going to pick this one up and just go under the green. They're very soft and they're very powdery, and that can be a good thing in one way because usually very, very powdery eyeshadows are very easy to blend. They have a lot of pigmentation. In another way, you're losing a lot of product when you use a very powdery eyeshadow because it's going everywhere other than your eyes.
Mommy,
What?
which one's to change it?
I think the nice thing is though is that you have to use such a small amount to get a look. So I like barely have to touch my brush to this, and I get plenty of eyeshadow, plenty. And they blend so beautifully. I have gotten some skipping. I don't know if you can see that right there. But I can fix that. I plan on going in with a lighter color on the inner corner anyways. It's gonna kind of cut it a little, but we'll see. Okay, now we're gonna go into this dark green. Might as well, why not? Pretty. I like the look I'm getting from this. It is a lot darker than I would want for a summer day. But it is pretty. I was wiping off my brush to go back in, and let's smooth this out. Yeah, both eyes have a lot of skipping in the inner corner. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. That could just, it's just my eyelids. I'm no spring chicken, so my eyelids move more. That's what that is from, is when your eyelids are just moving more than they used to when you were young. I like it. I think it's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. I'll be right back. So we've gone ahead and cut the crease. Now we're gonna go in with the darkest green that I used and just kind of buff out these outer edges where it looks a little crazy and very stark and not blended. I still want to go in with some more of this really light green that was in this and kind of lighten this just a tad. Make it more khaki colored. Okay. All right, and now I'm going to go in with, we're going to go in with the gold. Yeah, I think the gold will make the best shade. I know that when I was looking at, I think her name is Anna, I'm like almost positive, like the pictures that she had posted for this campaign, she used these shimmers mostly as eyeshadow toppers, but I want to see how they handle being on their own, and so far they're doing amazing. I really like the way this eye look is turning out. I like greens, especially khaki greens. I think that this turned out a little brighter on this side because I used my finger first. So let me go in with my finger first. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, but not like too bad, especially for a shimmer like this. And I'm actually gonna go in as well with the darker one with a more dense brush, just on the, just right here, the outer edge of the gold, and hope that it doesn't look nuts. Okay, now I'm going to go on my lower lash line with a little bit of all three. I'm liking the way this looks. I think it's a little dramatic for for daytime, but I think it is very pretty. I'm gonna kind of soften this all up. I love to go in any eye look that I do with a fluffy brush and just soften any harsh edges or anything like that. And I am gonna go underneath my brow bone with a lighter color. I know I took it kind of high, so there's like a sliver space, but I'm going to take a rougher brush, probably the smudge brush, and go into probably just, I'm gonna use this one, the Catrice Sungasm, and just go on the lower or on my brow bone and kind of like, yeah, this isn't big enough. It'll take me till tomorrow. We'll probably another rougher brush. We're gonna do the O2. And use that. And then if you ever feel like there's a harsh line when you do a brow bone color, just go down. Just start to blend. They'll go together. They'll blend together. Okay. So this is what we've got going on so far. I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes and I will be back. Hey guys, I wanted to interrupt and say that I am so sorry about the audio and the TV, it being so loud. I did not realize that it was as loud as it was until after. So I'm sorry, won't happen again. Sorry. Alright guys, this is the final look using the Cutting Edge Dose of Colors palette. I'm actually really loving this palette in particular. I have to use the other one, the Smoky Soiree, and kind of see what kind of look I can come up with using this. I think that it'll work. But the only thing is this shimmer that is in here, this one right here, is so sheer that I could see why it's a topper. Like you can barely see it. The other one has a little bit more intensity, but this one is literally like an eyeshadow topper, and it's not even that much intensity. It's just, yeah, they're really light. They're like definitely eyeshadow toppers, not standalones. They are not like super standalone shades. As far as in the Cutting Edge palette, they do work alone well. They show up well, they look pretty, the colors all blended together so nicely. I mean, obviously it's probably why they're in one palette, but I think they look beautiful. I think the look is stunning. I'm happy with the look that came out. Green and pink, not bad, right? Okay. So I haven't seen a lot of people even reviewing these. I think I've seen one pop up on my feed. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you love the look, and I hope that if you were considering thinking about it, or if you're considering trying one of these and you weren't sure which one, I would say this one, the Cutting Edge. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, an amazing week, and a marvelous rest of your July, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!